10 years ago, my best friend attacked me with a razor blade over a game, and I've always wanted to share this story, but I've been trying to find the courage to share it and put it out there because I feel like it will inspire someone. It will inspire people to not, see themselves as less. So 10 years ago, we were teenagers, and before I continue, here's what my face looks like. My beards are kind of covering them, but all that, the scar runs through here, and here. So we're playing game, and we're playing best game to be precise. And we're literally best of friends. We literally do everything together. We bathe together as guys. 10 years ago, we went out together. We even did music together because I do music as well. So I went to his house February 14th, 2016 to after school to play game, to just hang out with my friend and all that. And while we were playing the game, it happens to be that I got lucky that day and I was just winning. I was just winning him. I was just winning him and all that. And it felt good because other days he's been the one winning and I've been trying to upgrade my playing patterns and all that. So I happened to win that day, and the normal us, when he's winning, he will throw tantrums. I play more than you and all that. I know how to play more than you. You're my boy. You're still under me, And along the line, I decided to reciprocate the favor because why not? I was winning that day. It was my lucky day, and I didn't know it would get lethal, it would get deadly. So in the midst of throwing tantrums and all that, throwing, jokey talks and all that, he picked offense. The normal thing he does to me, I was like, hey, you're my boy, I'm winning you today, so you have to pay me respect. So he picked offense, and then, he kept his controller, and I was like, yo, chill, we just have to finish this game and all those stuff. So we kept on playing. Mind you, I was taller than this guy. I'm currently 6'3", 6'3" in height, so I was taller than this guy, and I didn't know he had all those stuffs in heart. So we were done playing the game, and it was time for me to go. And then he brought it up again. It was like, why would I see that I play more than him? And then he got jealous, over rubbish, and then he started evoking the whole talk and all that. He was making it look like, I shouldn't have said what I said. I was like, bro, chill, it's just a game. Before I could know it, I felt something it was just blink, you got a new razor blade, and when using it at first, you won't even know that it's causing more harm. He was, I was taller than him, and then he was somewhere here. It's I was thinking maybe, as friends now, he reached out, and then I was thinking maybe, he just carved. It was meant to block this eye, but miraculously, I just had to go back, and then it went down here and here. And it was when he was done that it happened so fast, and I was like, yo, what's up? I touched my face, and then I saw blood. He started running. I shouted. Neighbors came out, and when the neighbor saw my face, she shouted Jesus. She was like, Jesus, Jesus. And then she had to take off my shirt, tie my face from here. And I just I was like, I need to see what this place. I just had to rush down to the nearest, bus mirror, because there was a sports bus parked there. I saw my face, I could see my teeth. I was like, damn. Started crying, and my best friend then ran into the nearest bush because people started pushing him, so he ran away. So I was rushed to the hospital, and while in the tricycle that was converting, I felt pain, like I was in pains. So I went to the first hospital. They were like, they can't handle this situation at this point. And then I was rushed to the second hospital, but then they finally accepted. They gave me anesthesia, and it didn't kick in immediately. It took some time, and I could literally feel the pain of the stitches, like from here to here, from here to here. So it was like few minutes afterwards that it kicked in, and then I couldn't feel the pain for the rest of the stitching. My mom was there in the other room. She was crying because I was literally shouting at the top of my voice, and it was so bad that after the stitches, my face was like, it became, here it became big, and all that, and it became so big, so they had to wait for a week or so to continue the whole process. They had to take off the stitches, they had to do everything. So after a week, it came down, and I was became so bitter about people in general. Like, you can't really imagine what it was for me then, having a scar on your face. Like, it was, I feel somehow actually remembering the whole incident. But the reason why I'm sharing this whole thing is, you don't know how much jealousy does to you until you actually do something very bad. So, should you feel any sort of envy or jealousy, please deal with it. Deal with it, because it gets deadlier daily. The stories I see online, it's crazy. We are not here to envy each other as human beings. We are here to help each other, and should it get any messier, you can literally unalive someone if you don't really control. So I kept on imagining, what if the bleed had gone to my neck, or maybe any of my vein here? I would have been dead by now, but miraculously I'm still here, and all I can say is this: do not let what's in here come out. This is my first video on this channel, my first long video on this channel, and I really hope it sends the message that this scar has always wanted to send. I'll see you in my next video. Peace.